G'day, SPARTANWILLY here, and welcome back to our Aston Martin Motorsport Manager F1 2021 Manager Mod save. Alright, so today episode 3 of season 2. Now, a bit of a sort of a real life announcement before we get started here. I am actually off work for a couple of days because I went to an AFL, which is an Aussie Real Games, on the weekend, and there was actually someone with COVID there in the same aisles as me. So I've been told to isolate at home and go get a COVID test. So I tried to go tonight, but I was too busy, so I'm going tomorrow morning. I don't have any symptoms, but it's just a precaution. So I'm off work a couple of days. It's all hit the fan in Victoria, so I think we're going to lock down the next 24 hours as well. But there is a silver lining. It means I can play games all day, so expect plenty of content to come out in the next couple days to a week. I don't know how long. Hopefully, this lockdown sort of fixes it. Yeah, just a quick update. If you see a bunch more uploads on the channel, that's why. But yeah, episode 3 here with Portimao. Thank you all for your comments. I've read through them. I replied to every comment. Like and love heart it. Make sure to leave a like to the videos as well if you enjoy it. And subscribe if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. Let's get straight into the Portimao GP here. Alright, so in the 3 days that I've advanced here, I got told off from Lawrence Stroll again because I signed someone for the pit crew. He said, I'm extremely concerned about the status of the team's finances. Still a long way to go in the season, and the coffers aren't looking healthy. You need to make the money last. I hope this won't impact your performance in the final few races. Mate, we've got 52 million and making 2 million a race. You don't have anything to worry about. We've literally maxed out the HQ now. The only thing we can build is the theme park, which we're not going to build yet, obviously, because we don't have 100 mil. So I don't know why he's freaking out. I mean, what are we going to spend the money on? Honestly, we got parts, that's it. And the parts, the income per race will cover the parts. So yeah. Anyway, Lawrence Stroll's having a hissy fit over nothing, but you know what's different. Hopefully we have two drivers finish this race. Portimao, front wing. Let's have a look. We've been improving the front wing all week. Are we first on grid? No. Second on grid behind Ferrari. So Ferrari could have a good weekend and we're still second best car on grid. So you know how we do it. Practice, Q1. I'll see you for Q2. Alright, Q2 at Portimao, and I must say, it is much better seeing Stroll comfortably in the top 10 in Q1 rather than fighting in the 12th and 11th. Whatever, I think it was the engine we put on his car, making him perform a lot better there. But yeah, it was actually quite a wet Q1, but we managed to deal with it nicely. We're on pole, in first place for a little bit in Q1 there, which is good to see. That was on the Inters run though, so we looked faster in the wet than the dries. But I mean, it was one lap, so we can't read too much from it. But it's something to take note of. Russell there doing well, doing well. We're gonna send him out for a third run. Oh no, I meant to send him out on softs. I was too busy talking. I sent him out on softs. Hopefully they can improve their lap. Oh, Stroll's in the actual Q2 elimination threshold, which isn't great. And I've sent him out at the same time. I am a shambles. An absolute shambles. Don't get in each other's way, please. Sorry, we should be able to get a third run in anyway. But yeah, I'm a bit annoyed at myself. Oh, Stroll sets a fast lap on the softs. Alright, we should be able to get a third run in. Come on, we really need to be on the softs for the start of this race. Hopefully it's raining. Stroll's not going out again. He doesn't need to go out again. We need Russell to beat his first lap on the softs. Oh, he's not going to do it though. My little brain fade there is going to cost us the optimal strategy, but that's fine. Hopefully it's raining tomorrow actually, and then we can reset. But Q2's done. Bit of a brain fade from me, but that's fine. I don't know how many times I've told myself it's fine, but it's fine. So Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari out in Q2 as per usual. Don't know how he's still got a seat to be honest. So yeah, George Russell's best time was on the Super Softs. I thought maybe he might have beaten it without me seeing it, but anyway, doesn't matter. And it's raining in Q3. So rain in Q1 and Q2, Q3, but not Q2. I mean, you know what I meant to say. Now I think Russell's still got a way to go on his setup, so we might give him a early lap here, just to sort of on the inters. No, it's on the wets now, isn't it? Send him out in the wet, so hopefully he can get the setup maximized. We want to get as much time out of the car as possible, and we're going to send out Lance Stroll for a lap here in Q3 because we've got time for 2 laps. If he can get out in time. And now Russell, does he have time for 2 laps? I think he does, but we're not going to risk it because we need him to get the optimal lap. Alright, Lance Stroll's on pole as things stand, but you know, that won't stand for very long, let's be real here. Let's send out Lance Stroll on the Super Softs. And now I'm going to send out George Russell and the Super Softs. Alright, come on, lads. This is where all your pace needs to come out. We need a great lap. Russell, you're not on the optimal strategy this time, so hopefully Hamilton goes purple, purple, purple. Russell goes second. Lance Stroll goes ninth. I mean, I did say comfortable top 10, and he did. He qualified easily in Q2 on the softs, which is good, but not really making much of an impact in Q3 just yet, but that is fine. Yeah, onto the race. Alright, race day in Portimao. Sun's out, and the tyres are locked, but that is fine. Soft tyre race trim. We'll just pit George Russell nice and early. Car setup. How long do those tyres actually last? 16 laps. Yeah, right into the pits. We're going to start on 3 less laps of fuel, both cars, because we can get that back in the race quite easily with the new ERS or KERS, whatever they call it in this game. Attack, overtake. Hopefully George Russell finishes this race. It'll be fantastic. Hopefully we get a good start and jump Hamilton in the line as well because we've got less fuel on board. But that is all hopeful. Let's see what we can do here, lads. Come on, George Russell. Terrible start for Russell. Again, his race starts have been abysmal this season so far. I'm going to zoom ahead a little bit, get overtaken by about 4 cars. Come on, you got 3 laps less to fuel. My guess would be that he's already trying to save petrol too early. Like, while everyone else is using it as a boost, we're trying to save petrol. Maybe that's sort of like a false economy because the drivers, maybe if we turn off auto and just tell them to go use it, and then they can worry about recovering it later. Let's do that because we can actually control that, can't we? So come on, Russell. There you go. That's better. That's what we like to see. Auto back on. They can have free reign over their thing now. But up to 3rd place. We're gonna tell them to cool it on the tires. I mean, they're already dead anyway. You may as well keep going. But cool it on the tires a little bit. Any rain today? No rain today. So it's gonna be a 2-stopper, I think, for both drivers. To be honest. George Russell here. We're just gonna go along. Already 5 laps in. Let's pit. Nice and quickly. These will last. We used quite a few soft tires in qualifying. Let's go. Look, the car doesn't look great on reliability, but really, reliability is not an issue. We're going to try and get some more ERS in there. Let's have a look. So George Russell here, who's gone through his tyres quicker than everyone else. Callum Ilot's been given a penalty. Not sure for what, but we're going to come out here behind Lance Stroll. That's fine. Oh, and it's been contact. Ilott. What an amateur, he said. Oh no, and Callum Ilott has made us, right after the pits, he's hit Russell. And Russell has not had a good start to his season. Let's be real here. It has been not good for him. No fault of his own this time, but last time it was his fault. Did we change tyres? I suppose we changed tyres. We got the tyre sets. And Ilott, after just getting a penalty, is back in the pits again to serve another penalty. This guy is a... Oh. When we come out next to him again, Jesus. We are unlucky there. Come on, Russell. Let's try and salvage something from this race. But having to stop twice does not help at all, does it? Alright, back onto Stroll here. Stroll's having a slightly better race in 7th. Come on, mate. Russell is actually not as far behind as you'd think after having to pit twice. He's got a 3rd stop in him as well. Callum Ilott's only pitted once, actually, so maybe he served both his penalties at once. Because I swear he had a penalty before he caused that accident as well. So I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? Pit, let's chuck Stroll into the pits onto another set of softs, recharge the battery slightly. Let's chuck 50 on it. Let's see what happens. Will it actually overcharge? Watch it overcharge and break his battery. No, it was good. There you go, beautiful. So everyone's on the softs now in the top 10, which is good to see. It means we're doing something right. And Russell's actually recovered it back into 9th, which is fantastic work from him. Again, it's no fault of his own that Ilott crashed into him, but he's on the mediums now. You can see what the mediums bring you. Absolutely nowhere. But everyone else has got at least 1 stop in them, including us. We're not going to be able to go all the way. But, yeah, so we're sort of getting into the groove of this race. So I'll let you go and I'll bring you back if anything exciting happens. Alright, I bring you back here when our team has sort of collided a little bit here. Russell's about to pit, so I don't want him to lose too much time for both our drivers here. Oh, he gets past straight away. Oh, and then we almost had some... I didn't let you pass Lance. You just had a go at us saying that was good team orders. There was no team orders there, mate. Look, I'll show you guys. There's no allow teammate through. You guys are racing, so don't hit each other. But yeah, there was no team orders there, so I don't know why you're having to go at me down the radio, Russell. Yeah, okay. I sort of just wanted to bring you back for that, just in case they hit each other or something stupid. But Russell gets past. I don't think Stroll put up too much of a fight, so fair play to him. But I don't really see the point, Russ, because you're going to be coming into the pits anyway. But yeah, sure. We're going to sort of try and conserve these tyres a little bit because we still got 31 laps in this race, so we sort of want to, make these tyres last as long as possible. Yeah, we're in a good spot right now. Everyone's still got a pit, so we're all on equal timings. I mean, I'm not really happy with 7th and 8th. I'd rather Russell further up, but considering the race he's had so far, I mean, getting hit straight out of the pits is rough by any means. So he's done well to recover it, but we're going to pit onto the softs. Use all your battery, mate. We're going to have to tell him to use all his battery on the in lap because otherwise we get a surge. So use it for power. Just smash that car. Oh my days, and he's right in the pits. He could get an overcharge here. I didn't realize how close we were to the pits. Oh, where is he? 96%. I think it's fine. I don't know if that's it. If you chuck in a 50% when it's already got 50%, that causes it to overcharge because you obviously overcharge it. So I don't know if that's the criteria, but yeah. Oh, Russell comes out in front of Stroll. Okay. Yeah, use your power and get away from Stroll. There we go. Just blast away. I don't know how the hell he did that, but fair play to him. That car must be fast. Alright, we're going to give him back control of his ERS. And we're going to bring Stroll in a little while. Not yet. But it looks like Russell's going to jump Perez. Oh no, no he's not. He's going to be close to jumping Perez. Here he goes. He's fighting with Perez now. Beats him. Beautiful. Now, zoom away. You don't have any ERS. That's fine. But Perez does. Perez is going to come back and overtake us. I must say, this ERS has added another element to the race this year. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that got voted in. It's another thing to sort of manage. But I mean, it's on auto most of the time. But I always, oh, and he gets back past Perez. Lovely stuff. Now, can we keep Perez behind us now? That would be great. But we're going to look at pitting Lance Stroll now. Chuck him on there, and charge up 50% safe. Undo that. Power through so we can get as much clear the ERS as much as possible. And he's going to come back out in 8th. So no time to be lost or gain there. Now, next down the road for Russell is Alonso. So we're going to look at trying to keep these tyres nice and fresh. Well, not fresh, but you know what I mean. Preserve the tyres a little bit. Chuck him on medium. Need some heat in the tyres. Yep, you're still on, whatchamacallit, blue flag for Lance Stroll, so he gets another lap of fuel. So we can chuck back on overtake mode. 16 laps to go. I may as well keep you with me for the rest of the race. We've actually closed down Alonso really well. So Russell with an amazing fight back here. I'm just waiting for him to just fly off the track because he crashed. But we shouldn't say stuff like that. But that's sort of what the first car curses bring into my life here. But come on, we got 12 laps to get Alonso. I think we'll get him easily if we can just close that gap a little bit. It's a bit like that, isn't it? We'll get him easily if we can get to him. But we're going to put him on high now because he's... Oh, here we go. Down the inside. We both got ERS. You can get past Alonso. I believe in you. I really believe in you, Russell. Come on, look at that. Look at our beautiful car. Oh, nice work. Down the inside of Alonso. Now use your ERS to get away from him, mate. Next on the road is Max Verstappen. Mate, if Russell can fight his way onto a podium here, that is class. Chuck it back on auto. I see Verstappen down the road. Alright. I'm going to take control of his ERS there. We're going to build that up to try and catch Verstappen. We've got plenty of fuel. We're going to tell him to push a little bit on these tyres as well. Bring some heat into him. Optimal for fighting. We don't want to push too much though because we want to keep tyre wear under control. But we're already 5 seconds down the road of Alonso. Is that gap to Verstappen closing? Not really, but the tyre wear is going down rapidly. So we're going to tell him to stop pushing. Seems as soon as you push on these tyres, they just lose about 50%. But 5 laps to go. I don't think Verstappen's going to be catchable. Hamilton's 40 seconds ahead. But considering the race he's had today, Russell has done an amazing job to fight back to a respectable 4th. But he is shutting that gap to Verstappen. But with 2 laps to go, is it going to be enough? 2 laps, 2 seconds. Chuck on that. You may as well. You got to be close to him to fight him, don't you? Alright, give it everything. Final lap. Give it everything. And there's a bit of background noise. Sorry about that. But here we go. Final lap. Come on. And can he get past? Oh, he sends it. Is this it? Is this the lap? No. We're going to have another lap of action here. Riding aboard George Russell for a podium. He cuts the corner a little bit. Max Verstappen. Typical Max squeezing us out there. Come on. Chuck it in 2 times as we go around this lap. We should have another. And he goes around the outside and he gets it done. But can he keep it? Power away with ERS. Use everything you've got. Stroll in 8. That's a race to forget. Shut up. We're watching Russell. And George Russell. Amazing work today, George. Amazing work. The race he's had, that was an amazing comeback drive. We'll give him that. Third place podium. And the first car curse holds off on another race, and that car has got some serious power. Ilott, who's in a similar position to us, finishes 10th in a Mercedes, so it shows our fight back with Russell. What a race that was. I'm sure that was entertaining for you because it was entertaining for me. What a final couple laps there with Alonso and Verstappen. Good work, Russell. Just in the post-race thing here, George Russell actually got a drive-through penalty, which I didn't even realise. So he's fought back from an extra pit stop and a drive-through penalty and damage. What a result for George Russell there. He finished 1 second ahead of Verstappen, so on the podium, great to see. Second podium of the season and in his second finish of the season. So look, if we can shut that gap to the top teams with that second car, because the top teams only got one car in the race. If we're gonna have two, like in the top five race, I mean Perez was up there, I think, but yeah. If we can get Lance Stroll up there in equal machinery, can you imagine? We're probably going to need it as well if this first car curse continues. But here we go. Interview with NBC. George Russell was penalised in the race. That was a joke of a penalty. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see the accident, but we'll be lodging an appeal. Yep. There you go. Gotcha, Russell. I back you there. He said it was all Ilott's fault. Hat trick of wins. So Hamilton's won 3 races in a row. We're 41 points behind, but that's not unsavable. If we can just get some consistent results for both cars finishing without any damage, that'll be fantastic. But yes, that is Portimao. Next up, Barcelona. Our gearbox will be done, which is fantastic. We're going to have equal gearboxes in a gearbox crucial track, which is going to be amazing. I'm probably going to record that straight away, so I'll see you for then. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, but I'm sure you already are. Follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff. Add me in Discord if you want. I guess I'll plug that as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.